have to ask you something. Where is my
We're
father's
doing a prideful
grimoire?
playthrough, so I'm just pressing the pride
I see.
issues.
We're unable to come to an agreement.
Hey, you lied to me last time anyway. I'm not gonna trust
All
you.
this is to get at my father's friends, isn't it? I'll ask one last time.
No, we are done here. Leave us alone.
What? No interrogation?
Don't be silly. I don't need to introduce you to. Ready?
I know everything that I could read from his objects. What are you expecting?
Results. Find out what he did in the church and where his father's friends are.
As you wish, sir.
Good luck.
Let's not drag this out.
And maybe you know where my father's grimoire is.
It's supposed to hurt.
With pleasure.
She's mad I took the salutors she wanted.
Greetings from inside your head. I intend to make myself at home here.
Did they ban summoning souls in Warsaw, so you got a job here? Or did they finally work out that you're a charlatan?
We're not thinking about me now. You won't trick me here, and you won't escape either. Save your energy. Think about the church and who you were there with. A batyushka who sees the devil everywhere is no surprise. Strange company for a thaumaturge. You're terrible at choosing friends. I'm used to it. I trust no one anymore. Not least thanks to you. You've got nothing that would redeem your guilt.
Samira, focus now.
It's suicide. Konieczkin is a determined, vengeful bastard, and he has people everywhere. I'd sooner tear off your head like he wants than take a risk like that.
No! Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Dang it. I don't have enough points.
Think what we could do with knowledge like that.
End up on the gallows.
If we played badly.
All right,
All right, what?
let's get out of here. That's what you want, after all. I'll help you, but you're taking me with you.
I'm not leaving here without my father's grimoire. I'm convinced Konieczkin has it.
That's right. It's in his study. 2 floors up. Just don't dawdle.
Thanks, Samira.
Go. I'll hold Konieczkin here. But not for long, so hurry. Make it snappy. I can't hold him here long.
Can we just pop? Just, take him out? No? Take him out? Take him out? No? Samira's secret. She's been working for the authorities for a long time, but it's a forced alliance that she's not happy with. Can't let them out. Yet. Maybe I can in a bit. Yeah, it's so annoying. I don't have enough I didn't realize you wouldn't get enough points. Well, you might have if I could have done the, all the side quests, but, like, I can't actually unlock this because not enough points. The Morning Gazette. Yesterday was a highly turbulent day for Prague residents. The events in front of the St. Mary Magdalene Orthodox Church unfolded as follows. According to the witnesses, everything started with an exorcism which was being performed inside the church. The ritual wouldn't have ended happily if not for Grigory Rasputin, who was there to cure the possessed boy. He then delivered a fiery sermon that provoked the troublemakers present in the church to start a brawl. Shots were fired, the crowd went at each other's throats, and a scuffle broke out, which then moved outside the church walls in a last spurt of decency. The police were called, the local patrols also arrived on scene. The brawl lasted about half an hour. A few of the most aggressive ringleaders were arrested, while the rest managed to escape during the confusion. Nothing this way. Scalen's biography. Grigory Antonovich Scalen was born October 24, 1847 in Petersburg. From early childhood, the pearl of the Russian Empire opened his heart to the beauty of Russian culture, and an upbringing in a respectable, patriotic family provided him with the best possible chance of development. Thus, the son of Anton Antonovich and Yulia Yegorovna has always been destined for greatness. An only child with exceptional intellectual abilities and a pure, kind heart, he gained the respect of the people around him. From very early childhood, some pages are missing.
I felt something. Where is it?
Stanislav's file. Divorce from Nadia. Szulski case of the death of loan shark Ivan. Korokin. Witness testimonies, list of material evidence, autopsy report, relationship with Russian aristocrat Svetlana Petrovna, report by collaborator, codename Pleasant, copies of correspondence with Nadia Szulska from years 1899 to 1904, testimony of notaries, public and their chartered accounts regarding the business activity 1A Scourgeon Street, reports by district officers, the caretaker of the tenement house 13, and spies regarding the suspicious gatherings, copies of Wiktor Szulski's correspondence from the years 1895 to 1904. Father's file. Kanichkin knew everything about him. Thoughts hovering over the file arrange themselves in neat rows like well-trained soldiers. One can feel the joy. The goal has been achieved. Another man put on a leash bound by the indestructible bonds of information. He will not slip away. He will obey. He will do as he's told. Victor's file. Case of the death of the loan shark. Witness testimonies. List of material evidence. Autopsy report. Copy of Szulski's correspondence from the years 1895 1904. Reports, collaborators, and spies. September 1905. I used to know about the case of the loan shark in Avarici. The page is filled with detailed report from the autopsy on the loan shark's body. Sparkles with joy. Happiness hovers over the photographs of the body. Flows over to witness testimonies and colors the list of physical evidence. Because of Stanislav Szulski will do anything to protect his son, unruly son. Anything. Ligia's photograph. What is this doing here? Surveillance was underway, and with it, a precise plan was taking shape. But why not? She would gain independence, invulnerability, freedom, everything she ever dreamed of. And for him, he'd have to bring someone to share his home with, someone to bring some warmth and a smile into his existence, a little life. The Okrana Archives. List of persons suspected of thaumaturgy. The thaumaturge Povishli. Witness testimonies, investigation reports listed likely suspect, and Samira. Identity and skills confirmed. Stanislav Szulski. Witness testimonies, denunciations, identity and skills confirmed. Isaac Sofer. Denunciations, material list abilities confirmed. Kanichkin collects information on all thaumaturges. He would like to see us do his bidding. Kanichkin uses every shred of evidence, every shred of knowledge to subjugate thaumaturges. In my father's case, it wasn't his own misdeeds but mine. Only the threat of his son's arrest prompted Stanislav Szulski to cooperate with the Okrana. I had no idea. Yeah, your dad doesn't seem that bad, bud. Samira's file. Copy of birth certificate, Kingdom of Galicia. Death certificates, victim testimonies. Or rather, Sarah Raikwin's. If this documents were to see the light of day, there would be no place for Samira in Warsaw. A thought settled on the file, pleased with itself like a fat cat. It's satisfied with getting another officer, not a willing cooperator perhaps, but let's be honest, so much better. Teacup. It's made of thin porcelain. There's an important red lipstick on its rim. Imprint of red lipstick on its rim. An afterthought has attached itself to the lipstick. It's full of panic and fear, like a bird whose head someone is about to twist. This is the end of freedom and independence. You're trapped. The man sitting in front of you has you in his grasp and will not let go. Samira didn't volunteer to work with Kanichkin. The chief forced her to cooperate and very much enjoyed his control over the fate of the thaumaturge. I should take these documents with me. Ligia's file. Testimonies and notaries. Copies of correspondence, reports by collaborators. Note on top that reads at the chief's special request. The cover has a card attached to it that reads, at the chief's special request, a lump of fear constricts the throat, and irritation obscures reason. A marriage of convenience will only happen if it's Ligia's only option. She cannot be given any support. Her loved ones must be eliminated, especially her brother. Kunichkin's interest in Ligia is not purely professional. The chief wants to separate her from her relatives and propose a marriage of convenience. I don't like it, but perhaps I could take advantage of it. The Grimoire.
What do you think of this, Father?
Start to read.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna have enough heart to get through it all, and that's upsetting. It's gonna take like 7.
Szulski, there's no time for reading.
Can't help it.
Read this. It's like describing colors to a blind man. I don't get it.
Whatever you're mumbling, I don't care. We need to go.
What happened?
The guard peeked inside this cell and everything fell apart. Konieczkin was furious. It'll take him a little while before he regains his composure, so let's not waste time. I'll lead us out of the gate, but what then?
My cellmates have confirmed their people are observing the Citadel. They'll pick us up.
Sounds like a plan.
Sarah Rivkin, right? I saw your files. You like playing with fire.
I haven't been her for a long time. Did you hear what I said about escaping?
Sorry.
Before we leave, I'd like to grab one of my cellmates.
What? Have you lost it completely?
It's fine, I have my gun in my
I
book.
have to, because he doesn't know how to whistle.
You'll get lost here. I'll go. You secure the passage to the gate for us. Just wait for me there.
I'll be waiting.
Let's go! Escape the Citadel! But first... The Citadel, officially the headquarters of the military and a symbol of the might of the Russian Empire. Unofficially a place of torture, agony, and death for all those who dare to look upon up from under the boot. Their cells run deep into the bowels of the earth. The endless corridors smeared with the bloods of the convicts, and the offices hide secrets and sentences to make anyone's hair stand on end. A kingdom of sorrow and despair that is not kind to anyone. Who knew? Yeah, the next playthroughs are gonna have to be a little bit more speed runny. Oh, hello there. You want some? Unconcerned. You do that. And I'll start working you over. Oh, my girlfriend's home. Stabbed twice. And punch in the face. See, the thing is, this might take out this one. We don't know, so. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to let the golem smash him. Get him, golem, get him! It's so big. It's awesome. Hey, I'm supposed to be going down to the cells to let my buddy out. Oh, do I need to like maybe like get the keys or something? I was supposed to let him out.
You! What are you doing here?
I'm exploring.
It's a long time since I was in Warsaw last. I wanted to explore a little.
Show your pass, or you're under arrest.
I wish you luck.
And you, what are you grinning at? Grab the rest of those fuckers in the barracks.
You probably shouldn't have sent away your backup. So, unfortunately for you, Yukabok's gonna stop you on that one. And I'm just gonna punch you. Sorry, I have somebody messaging me that's not the brightest. Oh, you went after the wrong one. That's okay. I kind of like when I do that. Next. I'm just gonna let the golem just punch one of these guys in the face. Oh, maybe not. We have to make him suffer first. Oh, I thought they just did a lot of damage. Dang, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. We moved up. Spooky. Unconcerned. Stop him. You went after the other one the golem was going after. Wasted turn. Dagnabbit. I'm gonna just start punching this guy. Wait, no, I'm not. Cancel that action. He's got this on him, which is annoying. Interrupt that if you don't mind. Now you should be gone. Now your turn, big guy. You don't go first.
So, have you mastered whistling?
That's how you do it.
Or, you know, just you know, put your lip. You don't have to. There's also really cool one that you can do like this, but don't do that. I'm not gonna do that in the mic. It's very loud. Very loud.
Wanda! I'm so glad to see you.
What about Michal?
Nope. He gone.
And her?
Thanks to me, the rest got out.
Move.
Well, the whistle was to call for them to come to help them, like, be like, yo, I'm ready for you to pick me up. But, like, he couldn't whistle, so he was gonna be stuck there, not being able to escape.
Please, come in. No one should be alone at a time like this.
Emir, they killed Mihal.
He is not altogether lost, remember.
I'm going to see Burke. The rest should know. Come on, Yannick.
The famous Madame Samira has honored my humble abode.
Thank you for taking us in.
You must be exhausted. Please go ahead to your rooms upstairs. I'll join you in a moment.
Are you coming?
I'll be there in a moment.
We got Emir Bornokovic, a physician and a thaumaturge, proved to be as elusive as he is interesting. I had hoped to retrieve the grimoire and instead got a proposal to form a coterie of thaumaturges and continue my father's legacy. I knew that Emir helps people with revolutionary views, but it seems that his medieval service does not end there. The Felge helps everyone, regardless of political views or wallet size, and he seems to be very good at it. It's hard not to respect him for that. The smell of herbs and alcohol, lies scrubbed boards, and the quiet sighs of the sick. The clinic doesn't seem resemble a hospital, but in some way it seems friendlier and more homely. It looks like a place where you can actually hope for help. Pistol bullets. They look like they were removed from someone's body. The vessel contains the words of a Thanksgiving prayer. Its intention is to send grace to Dr. Emir Bernakovic, who helps everyone, even revolutionaries, even if they've been shot. He brings relief and asks no question, like a true angel. Can't leave, can't talk to anybody. Patient charts. Refused payment. Sick child, refused payment. 2 rules for the dressing. Suspected guy college. Go to these. Contractor go to Anna for consultation. They've been anonymized. Bernakovic's concern for his patients extend beyond medical treatments. It appears that he also refuses money for his help. Bernakovic is a doctor by calling who sincerely cares about his patients. He pays no attention to their social class or background. If he can relieve their suffering, he will. This is not a common attitude. Sorry, allergies. The Morning Gazette. Yesterday was a highly turbulent day for Praga. We already read that one. Home medicine chest. Full dried herbs as well as homemade ointments and concoctions. Acerbic thoughts hang between bundles of herbs. When something works, it works. Who cares if it comes from folk medicine or a fancy lab? Halfwits could also benefit from reading Avicenna and including hygiene and exercise into their treatment. Yes, hygiene is rather important when it comes to not being sick. Yes! That's the last one, right? Yes! Music lover achieved! I thought we'd missed it, but we didn't. Scientific brochure. Inherit the talent for thaumaturgy. When it comes to thaumaturges passing their skills onto their heirs, little research has been done. In this work, however, I will present my hypothesis. However, the issue requires further study. For many years, it has been believed that the talent for thaumaturgy is tied strictly to either the male or female line of a given family. However, deviations from this were far too frequent to be termed mere errors of nature. The works of Gregor Mendel may shed a bit of light on this issue, particularly his theory about dominant and recessive genes, which I referred to in chapter 4. Game of chess interrupted halfway through. The army standing on the border composed of figures and arguments. The bishop of deep conviction beats the rook. The black pawns prepare an heuristic ambush. The white knight gets ready for a counterattack, and so they remain locked in battle in eternal suspense. It's frozen in a discussion interrupted by death. Shemael. Or Shemael, I don't know. After the burial, the deceased is visited by two angels, Munkara and Nakira. If they were a good and devout person, God will inspire them to answer the angels' questions correctly. However, if they were not devout, they will become frightened and lose their ability to speak upon seeing the angels. Here are the questions that will be asked after death and the answers that should be given. Who is your Lord? My Lord is the Almighty God Allah. What is your religion? My religion is Islam. What is the name of your prophet? The name of my prophet is Muhammad. What is the name of your book? The name of my book is the Holy Quran. What is your Qibla? My Qibla is the stately Kaaba. For whom do you hail? I hail from Adam. What peoples are your brothers in faith? The peoples of Abraham. Truly, I am a Muslim. Alamadu Liala. I don't know. A beautiful edition of the book with the Muslim prayers. What can I tell you, my dear? Human acrimony knows no bounds. But one must believe in one's cause and doggedly take one step after another, however small and pathetic it may seem, or at least that's what I've been telling myself so far. After years of fighting, not so much against disease and poverty, but against prejudice and malice, I feel quite drained of strength and am seriously considering the prospect of abandoning my work. The 1,000 needles stuck into my supposedly tough skin have left festering scars. First, the difficulties and refusals when I want to start a practice in Warsaw after completing my studies in Zurich. Then the rejected candidacy for the Warsaw Medical Society, despite having a recommendation from Professor Hoyer. After that, there were problems in Petersburg, miraculously interrupted by a coincidence, thanks to which I became a doctor in the Sultan's harem. And finally, a cornucopia of unpleasant insinuations which I treated to by both the press and my fellow doctors. They say you should look for your inner strength because it is the strength that is needed most in times of darkness. However, I am sympathetic to you and your dilemmas. Do not hesitate to come and talk to me. My door is always open. The sender is Anna Dubrovska, the first woman doctor to open a practice in Warsaw. She seems to have a lot of respect for Brnokovich. In this letter, she calls him a Falge. Mir is a doctor and a Tartar Falge who combines traditional medicine with scientific achievements. Yes, I think we pretty much knew that.
Please, make yourselves at home. The tea is brewing and it will do us all good. Madame, I presume you're a thaumaturge?
Salam alaikum.
Hopefully. For the time being, I'll assume we all have good intentions.
As for me, you have nothing to worry about, sir.
I trust her.
Ish.
That's enough for me. Let's not waste time. Do not mistake this somber moment for one of peace. This isn't the calm before the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. Time is scarce, the risk is great, and the consequences will be irreversible. I trust you've got the Black Grimoire already.
What do you think threatens us?
You're a wanted fugitive, so detainment, interrogation, and probably the noose. And you, miss?
The noose. They won't waste time interrogating me.
I always consider the consequences when I set out to do something.
But I suppose they've usually only affected you.
Why don't we move on from doubts to solutions?
The solution is to combine all of our individualities. Separately, we're all too weak. But if we form a pact, its consequences might reverberate throughout Russia, possibly even all of Europe. Who knows, maybe that way we could save not only our own necks.
What about Wanda? Aren't you afraid she'll seek revenge?
Yes, and that revenge will push her to extreme measures. But what we're trying to build might save her from downfall. It's one of the reasons that time is of the essence.
I got my father's grimoire back. It was where we both expected it to be.
Have you studied it yet?
I've browsed through it. My father somehow managed to conceal the meaning behind written words. I can feel that it's there, but it keeps slipping away.
I think the combination of our powers might solve your problem.
Can you tell me what we're talking about exactly?
Before he died, Wiktor Szulski created a hypothesis upon which he tried to use the full potential of Thaumaturge's mental bond.
You mean peeking inside each other's heads? It is not arcane knowledge.
Szulski believed the connected thaumaturges could share their powers.
It's still just a hypothesis. How can we verify it?
Only through an experiment, I presume.
Let's not waste any more time. What else do we need to form such a pact?
First of all, a fourth member. I trust you know someone else we could use.
The only one that comes to mind is Ariel.
He doesn't like me right now.
He crossed my mind too. Do you think he could be useful with the reputation he has? He hasn't shown up at the Ruzhits much lately.
Do you know him well?
Not personally. People talk about him in the neighborhood. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Don't give it too much thought. Needless trouble.
I'll bring him here. At least I'll try.
There's one more thing. That Folje who healed you.
How do you think I should resolve this situation?
It would be most imprudent to let such suspicious people inside your mind for too long. Any carelessness may cost all of us dearly. If you're still bound to him somehow, I'm afraid you'll have to end it.
Yes. Tell him it's not him, it's you, and so on. Remember, this is no longer a question of only your noggin.
Madame, the tea is ready. I have to go down now. Good luck, Wiktor.
Act 3. Wow. We made it to Act 3. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to get 3 more by the end. If I could get 3 more, then I could do all of these, but I doubt it. What I'll do is I'll make a save here that says 3, and then if by the end of the game I get 3, I can reload this and just run back through it real quick. But with those 3, I'm going to do this because it's an achievement. Genius! Be mindful. Fully develop the mind. So yeah. Genius! Woohoo! Fantastic. Alright. I think that's going to call it for me for this one today, guys. I'm going to be back later with some Genshin, and then 9 p.m. Wuthering Waves. So I'll see you guys then. I got to help out the lady, right? Stream a little bit longer. Peace!